welcome to Hooked on Utah. Today is one of those really special adventures that we do once a year. We're here in Castle Valley at the Warriors Afield event. You know, we're celebrating some of these young men and young women who have sacrificed so much for our country. Sit back, relax, enjoy today's adventure. We're going to chase some birds, shoot some guns, and have a ton of fun.
But this, as you see, it's a Winchester of model of 1917. We ran the serial number, and this is an Enfield made for the U.S. Army in World War I. This particular rifle was built in 1918. 100,000 in this group that went to the U.S. Army right at the end of World War I. And then I policed this up. My guys captured it in Vietnam after a little ambush, and we think, my gun expert back in Texas says this strap was a common strap on the French rifle. So we figure that this Enfield was given to the French in the Indochina War, and then it was captured sometime by the Viet Minh and got its way to the Viet Cong down in
So this gun fought for the French, was captured, fought against the Americans, and then retaken back.
And then my guys captured it in March of 1968.
1968.
And it's been in my closet ever since, so we had to clean it up. I figured bring it out here for these young soldiers to see what the World War I soldier had to deal with.
That's a pretty amazing piece of history right there.
It is. It's slick. Where we captured this from the VC was east of Pleiku, which was very close to the Mangyang Pass, where the French Mobile 100 was, pretty well beaten up by the Viet Minh.
Hooked on Utah is proudly presented by Sportsman's Warehouse, America's premier outfitter. Mountain America Credit Union, supporting your home, your business, your life. Tony Basso Chevrolet, Black Clover, live your outdoor life lucky. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Valley Food Storage, putting real food into long-term storage. Lifetime, bringing families together. Gary Yamamoto Baits, salty goodness.
Safety on this is this tab right here.
Okay.
When you flip it over to here, it's on total safe. You can't unlock it. You put it up straight up, you can unlock it and check your chamber, but it won't fire. And then flip it over this way, and it's on fire.
We're ready to rock and roll.
And we're ready to rock and roll.
All right, let's see what you can do with that.
There is no safe because the bolt's back. Okay. So as soon as you put the bolt forward, it's already on fire. Okay, so the weapon's hot. Okay. And the bead up here, can you see it through the groove?
Yeah.
Where are you aiming? Bill Fisher?
Sir.
Where were you aiming, sir?
I was aiming right at the bottom of the target.
So, and he was high, so you might want to bring it down just a little bit below that target with some Kentucky windage.
Okay.
All right.
And I held the same place all 3 times.
So Mike, where are you from?
Originally Fort Stockton, Texas. I now live in Guernsey, Wyoming.
Okay. And tell me what you do and what you did for as far as service for our country.
I did 13 years in the airborne infantry, and then got out, went overseas, worked as a private contractor for 3 years, came back, and now I work at a youth challenge on Camp Guernsey for troubled kids.
Very cool. Very cool. What do you think of shooting the Mauser?
It's nice.
Yeah? Not bad. You killed the plow disc, split it in half, it's over.
Yeah, sorry about that. It happens, I guess.
That is very cool. Well, we appreciate your service and all that you've done for our country. Thank you.
Sir.
You're awesome.
All right, glad to be out here.
And if you need it.
That gun doesn't even move him.
Just high.
All right, Wes, this is an M1 Garand. Now, you actually teach a shooting school, shooting the M1 Garand. Talk to me about this gun, its history, what makes it unique.
The M1 Garand was built for World War II. General Patton called it the finest fighting implement ever devised for infantrymen. It's a gas-operated, semi-automatic rifle. It's one of the reasons we won World War II against the Mausers. Basically, it has a 8-round in-block clip. It makes a distinctive sound whenever the last round comes out. You hear a ping. You've probably heard that in the
And
movies.
that's from the clip actually being ejected.
Being ejected.
And this is the clip, 8 rounds, and when the last round is fired, thing comes to the back, this metal clip goes ting and pops out the top, so you can stick another magazine or another clip right back down in.
These rifles were used in the European theater and also in the Pacific theater. They actually served in Korea, and they were actually used in Vietnam some as a sniper rifle. The M1 Garand Delta model actually had a scope mounted off to the left side, and they were used in Vietnam. After that, they're pretty much retired and replaced by the M16 and the M14.
Now you see how he loaded that with the right hand. You pull hold the operating rod back, push the thing down with your thumb, and when it clicks, then you got to get your thumb out of the way before you release it, or else you end up with what they call an M1 thumb. Get your thumb smashed in the breech by that awful heavy spring slamming the round forward.
Yeah, I was always taught to use your knife blade of your hand, and you could actually hold that back, and that prevents you from getting the M1 thumb, and it does hurt a lot.
That's what a good thumb looks like. All right, so walking me through this. I'm holding it back, knife blade, right? Like that, right? Safety is forward.
Safety is forward. Well, fire is forward. Hold on, let me get behind you.
All right, go ahead.
I lost that one. I don't know where that one's going either. I think there's a hit right through the hit. Hit.
Took a chunk out of it.
Hit.
That is way sweet. There's a piece of history right there. That's incredible. That's next in my arsenal of guns to get. Over the years, we've had some pretty incredible adventures right here at Castle Valley. And I want to take you back and show you some of the really special moments from years past. And you're going to see some familiar faces. Some of the soldiers that are here today as mentors started out 4 to 5 years ago as wounded vets that came here just to have a wonderful experience, and now they're helping lead this course at Castle Valley.
I don't get to do much at home, so I just spend time at the VA all the time. So when I got a chance to actually go out and do something, I took it. So the whole hand is it died. So it just I only got strength back in my hand maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Reading and writing all over again. That's all I do. I was in Ramadi in Afghanistan, and I was shot in the left of my skull. And that sent me home. My skull, this whole area right here, was all removed.
Pull. Nice shot.
Yeah, I can see on that side.
Nice shot.
In the back, it's a little bit better, and you can see how this whole area was peeled off. Yeah, I like guns. So when the Army taught me how,
Get down low.
I took it.
Nice shot. Should have done better.
If you had to try to talk to me, 3-4 months ago, I would have just stared.
You guys are out clearing the roads from IEDs.
I had everybody get down, and I checked right, checked left, make sure that all my guys were down, and I just wasn't down fast enough, I guess.
I don't have any memory from a month before I was shot to about a month and a half after. I don't remember anything, so it wasn't bad. Just getting sent home.
You want the left side? If I go on this way, then when people yell at me, I'll know. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Always wanted to, but never did. I didn't know too many people that hunt either.
I like the blues on it.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Oh, nice. How come he didn't leave some feathers on him? Nice shot.
Oh, here you go. Nice.
Hit him. Oh!
Well, he's deadly on them roosters, ain't he?
This is awesome. This is way fun.
This is your first time?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You made several really great shots.
All the gear used on this week's adventure can be found at your local Sportsman's Warehouse or online at sportsmanswarehouse.com.
You know, on this week's adventure, I want to walk you through the gear that I'm using down here at Castle Valley. You know, first, I've always got a Browning shotgun with me, and today I've chosen the Synergy in 20 gauge. This is the Feather. It's a phenomenal shotgun, light, fast. I think you're gonna love it. You know what, there's a couple of choices for your shotgun loads. I love the heavy field load or this estate, federal. Sportsman's Warehouse has all the selection, size of shot, and prices to meet your budget. I love this Browning Burden Light jacket. For this warm weather today, it's ideal. Throw it on, strap it up, put your birds and water in it, and hit the field. It's also in this orange so that you can be seen when you're out in the field. You know, also, when we go out, I want to keep my energy high when I'm out in the field, so I've always got some hunt endurance, whether it be the energy drinks, energy shots, or the bars. You know what, gives me just that boost I need when we're hiking and walking, really help you out in the field. You know, always have orange and safety glasses on when you're out shooting. The orange is just so you can be seen by other hunters. Safety glasses, should there be an accident, you're protecting one of those vital resources, your eyes, that you just can't get back. All the gear found here, your local Sportsman's Warehouse, and we'll see you out in the field. I'm here with Bill Hansen. Now, Bill is a special friend of mine. Not only is he a lifetime combat vet, he has served in the military, he has sacrificed, but he's also the founder of Warriors Afield. He's a great man. And Bill, this is a pretty special program. There's been some incredible things happen over the last 6 years with Warriors Afield. So tell me how it got started and what's happened with some of these young men that we see here today.
So the basis has been, I think, Vietnam veterans caring about the future generation. And what part of what we want to do at Warriors Afield Legacy Foundation is instill in today's warriors, which we'll talk about and you have covered, instill in them that they have a responsibility to carry the mantle of taking care of the future generations. We know what has happened in Paris. It's the timeliness of that. We're going to be involved in global war in many, many places for many, many years, and our young men and women are going to be placed in harm's way. They deserve to be recognized when they come back, and that's part of what we want to do. Warriors Afield Legacy Foundation, in addition to the Vietnam veterans, we looked at the outdoor industry, the therapeutic nature of being able to be in the outdoors in a setting like this at Castle Valley or other places where we go, and to reach out to OIF, OEF, which are Desert Storm, Gulf War, the current wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, to those veterans and say, those that have been wounded, you may be banged up, some of them physically. Some of the wounds are not, we're not able to see them physically, but whether it's traumatic brain injury, PTSD, or some of those wounds, nonetheless they have been injured. But the outdoors provides a real release, and for those that have been, especially combat veterans, they usually enjoy the outdoors. So we were able to work with people like you in the outdoor industry, like Pure Fishing, a number of sponsors, even the National Rifle Association, that have embraced our concept of where we want to do upland game shooting. We have designed a rifle golf course, which we have put in here at Castle Valley, which is a lot of fun. And then we do fly fishing, and we've got the outdoor industry involved. And we have shown, we've had paraplegics, multiple amputees, shown them that they can continue to enjoy the outdoors, and not only that, that they can work with their families. We've had a young man that say, I didn't think that I could, my son is 2 years old, I'm an amputee, that I'd be able to do for my child what my parents did for me, my father and grandfather who were combat veterans. You guys have shown me that I can do this, and I'm going hunting, I'm going fishing, I'm going to go on a fathers and sons that I haven't done. To me, that's really the essence of what we want to do.
You know, it takes money to make this happen.
It does.
It takes a lot of money to put these events on. If you're thinking, I'd like to help with this 501(c), how can they get a hold of you?
We have a website, and I would encourage anybody to look at it. It's it's improving every event we have. We populate it with new material, but it's at www.warriorsafield.org, and it has the information both about what we have done, and I think essentially a synopsis of what I have just given you verbally, and also has an address where for those who want to contribute or make a donation, send us that. Or if you have someone you think that would benefit from this program, contact us on the email on that website. There's a contact block on that, and we'll get back to you. We've had a couple that have come through that way from the first event that actually saw it on Hooked on Utah. Got a call from a brother-in-law that says, I think my brother-in-law would benefit from this. He lived up in Logan. We contacted him. Absolutely qualified completely, everything else, and he's been twice. So we can do it.
Awesome. You know, it's a great man. He sacrificed for our country. He's given back to our soldiers who are now coming back from some of the conflicts in the Gulf. And we love you and appreciate you. Hope you guys will jump on board and help us help these young men and women that are coming back. But wait, that's not all. We're going to sell you the Ginsu knife set. It slices, dices, chops, and makes julienne fries every single time. Now how much would you pay, Bill? $19.95, $29.95? Well, wait, we're going to throw in the melon ball scooper with the ergonomic grip. If you use Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, we're going to save you $29.95, so essentially we're going to pay you to take it.